Hello, welcome to Math Enrichment. I just wanted to quickly go through some of the parts of the syllabus that are different than your Math for Healthcare syllabus. But before we start that, let me just say that this Math Enrichment class it's the baby steps for what's going to make Math for Healthcare make more sense to you. Okay, so you're in Math Enrichment because of your ACT or Accuplacer exam. You didn't score quite high enough to go straight into Math for Healthcare. So they placed you in the Math Enrichment. It's a remedial course. Means you're taking this class along with your Math Enrichment. And it's, like I said, it's just the baby steps that make it all make more sense to you. So everything you see in here, you're also going to see in your Math for Healthcare class, okay? And sometimes it may be easier to do the Math Enrichment class first, and sometimes it may be easier to do the Math for Healthcare class first, okay? So try it either way and figure out what's going to work for you. But let's just start looking through the syllabus here. Everything's going to look really similar as to what it looks like in the Math for Healthcare class. I'm going to scroll down here to page 2. Textbooks, there are none. Okay, I've got pages of information in Moodle that will tell you how to do the problems and everything, so you don't need a textbook for this class. We will use some information out of your Math for Healthcare textbook, okay, but there's nothing special that you need for this class. A calculator, just that basic 4-function calculator that you use in your healthcare class is fine with me. Other than that, I think we're good to go. We are going to be using Moodle for this class as well. So, course activities and assignments. Our weeks are going to start on Sunday, well, except this first week since we start on Tuesday. But otherwise, they will start on Sundays, and the assignment is due by the following Saturday at 8 p.m. Okay. So each week there's going to be 3 lessons and 3 homeworks. Okay, so the lesson is where you get all the lecture material. Okay, it's got the definitions, examples, videos, how to do everything. It's all there in the lesson for you. Okay, you do have to complete the lesson before it will open up the homeworks, but then you can access into the homeworks, and for each lesson there will be a homework, so you can just work through it all. I do recommend that you do the lesson and then you do the homework. Like, hang on just a minute, let me show you. Get back to our class here. Oops, sorry. Let me just move my box, that may be easier. I apologize. Okay, so week 1, you can see that we have the readings. Those are your lessons. Okay, we've got one over fractions, decimals, and then there's one over percent, ratio, and decimal. Okay. Down here under the assignments, there's one for fractions, decimals, and percent, ratio, decimal. Okay, so I encourage you to do the reading over fractions, and then the assignment over fractions, and then the decimals, and then the decimals, and then the percents, and then the percents. Okay, and that way we just keep it fresh on your mind there. Let me get back to the correct syllabus here. Okay, so each week there's 3 lessons, 3 homeworks. And that's also going to correspond to what we're doing in the Math for Healthcare class too. This first week's kind of not, just because I wanted to hit some of that basic math stuff with you. You can find some information on that in your chapter 1 of your Math for Healthcare book if you get stuck on some stuff. But starting in week 2, you'll see it start syncing up pretty nicely. The grades for this class: homework is 80% of your grade. The lessons count for 20%. That's it. There are no tests in this class. Yay! So no test. All it is homework and lessons. Okay, I just need you to understand the information so that Math for Healthcare makes a whole lot more sense to you. All right, no test. So it's pretty easy to get an A in here, right? Homework is graded instantly, and you do get, just like in the Math for Healthcare class, on the homeworks, you get an unlimited number of attempts to master each homework question. Okay, so there's no reason why you can't have 100. In fact, I'd really like for you to get a 70 or higher on each one of these homeworks, okay, on each one of those homework assignments. The rest of this, I don't think you're going to need. I mean, it's all the same in every syllabus. Communication policy, attendance policy, it's all the same as what the other one is. Makeup and late work, there is none. Okay, this class moves way too quickly for me to be letting you make stuff up. All right, so get it done the first time. Course outline. So here's what we're doing each week. You can see the topics, and like I said, there's the 3 lessons on this, and then you also have the 3 homeworks on this. So each week, and you can see we start getting into some of the healthcare words in week 2 and 3 and 4. So it should go pretty easy for you. Yep, I think that's it. Thanks.